What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Jose RPNs, Retro para mis sueños, heavy steel and hot rod. Today I want to talk to you guys about why you should be thinking about entering a trade, whether it's combination welding, pipe welding, pipe fitters, iron workers, anything like that. Specifically, I'm going to be talking about the steel erection, the ironworking, and the fabricating side of things, because that's more what I have insight in, and that's what more I have experience in, because I'm an iron worker by trade. And I've been a shop welder before, and now I own my own company that we fabricate commercial buildings and commercial steel, and we also go erect it. So I want to kind of talk to you guys about why you guys should be considering whether or not you're going to graduate from school, or whether you're just looking for a career change. You're a young adult, you're looking for a new way of life, a new way to make money. Ironworking, I'll tell you what, when you boom out, when you travel, that's the lingo, the jargon, if you want to call it, booming out. When you get out there onto moving from state to state, or moving from county to county, city to city, and you're working for a certain company, they're going to be paying you per diem, they're going to be paying you pervading wage, most likely. You're going to be making some damn good money, and most likely when you're out of town, they want those jobs to get done pretty quickly, so you're going to be making a substantial amount of hours as well. One big thing that concerns me, as I'm the owner of a company, South Structural Steel LLC, is kind of hard to find good people that are interested in the type of work, that are willing to go there and do hard work, because this is not a job for the faint of heart. This is not a job that you're going to be able to do, come in at 9 o'clock and leave at 3. This is not it. Over here, a lot of times we wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, we're on site by 6, and we don't get out until maybe 6 or 7 at night. So you're pulling 13, 14-hour days, sometimes maybe even 15, 16s at the most, but it's very well worth it when it comes down for the money parts. You're going to be making a lot of money, a lot of overtime. Those checks be coming in at least $1,500, $2,000, $3,000 sometimes. So it's really nice when you start making that type of money in 1 week. So there's money to be made in this type of field of work, but it doesn't come with its own consequences, its own inconsistencies. Sometimes during the rainy season, during the Christmas, November, December, January, that type of stuff, it's a little bit slower just because of the weather. The weather's a big factor. But like I was saying before, right now there's not that many kids getting out of school and going into these type of trades. It seems it's been that way for a while now, because just the people that are my age, I just turned 32 the other day, so people that are my age, there's not too many of us that are in this field, and the ones that are, it doesn't seem like they're there wholeheartedly. A lot of these guys look like they're just coming to get a paycheck, and they're bouncing around, whether or not they're refinery workers or plant hands or whatever they do out there, and they come out here to a commercial job site just trying to make a quick buck in between a turnaround or in between something like that. But a lot of times it actually hurts us, because we don't ever have like a set schedule, a set group of people that actually knows what they're doing. A lot of these guys will call themselves riggers, will call themselves iron workers, steel erectors, certified welders, and they don't know how to do any of it, to be honest. So, and I'm not saying that you should come over here knowing 100% of everything, because I don't, even to now. I still learn on the field, on the job site every day, and we're still progressing. But at the end of the day, ironworking, we're doing a lot of work at elevated heights. OSHA wants us to tie off and have 3 points of contact anywhere above 4 feet, so 6 feet, 8 feet, and that's still a ladder's worth, and they want us to be tied off. So, and that's just us getting to where we need to get to. Most of us are working at least 20 foot, 30 foot once you're actually hanging iron. The small buildings that I do, they're so, I want to say insignificant, but they're so small, there's little stepping stones to get to where we need to get later on in life, that right now, hanging a 42-foot rectangle tube, ain't that hard. We get a sky trap, get some rigging, and we fucking throw it up there. But when you're actually getting into these tilt wall jobs, these multiple story jobs, which I'm bidding a couple right now, we should have some coming up in the next couple months, they get a little bit more detail work oriented, and you need to have a good crew and a good head on your shoulders. So if you're looking to make some good money, and you're the type of guy that takes pride in the stuff that you do physically, you take pride in your work, you take pride in the fact that you try hard and you give it your all every day, I would really, really ask you to consider ironworking. There's different ways you can look them up. Like I said in my other videos, you can look them up as steel erectors. That's an iron worker. It's the same thing. There's a bunch of different types of ironworking. There's reinforcing ironworking, so that's like the rebar guys. There's ornamental ironworking, so that's like the guys that put all the glass work and all the coping and all that stuff on top of the big buildings. And there's structural ironworking, there's bridge ironworking. There's a lot of different types of ironworking that you could do that goes into being a steel erector and hanging iron and connecting iron. So and just a structural certified welder is always a necessity. You need welders out there that are going to be capable of welding those moment welds and passing them, because on like that Hilton hotel that we just did, a 6-story building that we completed, that we go over there, and then every floor has, I think, 15 to 20 moment welds or something like that. So it's not a crazy amount. One guy can definitely do that. Two guys can knock it out of the park easily. But if you can have guys that know what they're doing, that can do it and not fail them, that are gonna pass them, that's when you get those inspectors that are very excited to come see us, that when they hear that we're the ones in the job, you know, they're jumping to get that job. They want to come see us because we take pride in our work. So structural ironworking, you know, steel erectors, there's metal building guys. They're the ones that do the pre-engineered metal buildings, prefabricated buildings. Those are also really, really good to do because they're all just bolt up, and then you put the sheet metal and you put the insulation, if it takes insulation, or the sheet metal right afterwards, and they can spray insulation, lo que sea. But a lot of different things that I would really, really urge you guys into looking into, whether or not you're in high school looking to get a job, or if you're already working somewhere, maybe in the field, in some type of construction, you want to do something new. Ironworking is a pretty good place to start off with, to go to, because there's a bunch of different avenues you could take. You could do a lot of different things. As being an iron worker, I've learned how to throw concrete, just because we're always constantly having to deal with the concrete guys. So I've had to do it myself a couple times and fix a little bit of their mess ups, and I'm sure they've had to fix a couple of mine. So I'm sure they've learned a little bit of ironworking working around us, like I've learned concrete working around them. So I just want to make a real quick video. This is 6 minutes into this video. I just want to talk to you guys about ironworking and like how you guys should consider coming into this type of field: steel erection, ironworking, fabrication, you know, shop welding. If you guys aren't the type of guys that like to be doing different things every day, me, I get kind of bored. I don't like sitting at a shop. Even though we do fabricate steel, I don't like being there every single day. I like to be at a different job site, different things. I get a little bit bored. Some people say I have ADD. I don't think I do, but I think it's just that I like to do things a different day. I like adventures. I like to have fun in my life, and ironworking has provided a lot of that. We're at different jobs. We're hanging different amounts of steel every day. Literally tons of weight of steel flying over you. We're using big ass machines like cranes and all that stuff. So it's really, really cool. It's really, really fun to do. I would really urge anybody that's looking for a new job, looking for a new career, looking for a new path in life, to go ahead and look into ironworking or steel erection. You can look up your local union halls, which is like local 66 is in San Antonio. That's the closest one to anybody here in the valley, because I believe Corpus works out of local 66 in San Antonio. Or you could go hit up the union hall out there in Houston, in Galveston. There's a couple out there. Or you could just go to a trade school like I did, combination welding, and do that and get going there. I little by little am starting to put a curriculum together, because I do want to open up a school, an online school that you can maybe purchase something and then learn everything on there, and then I'll have links to subpart R's, the OSHA 10s, OSHA 30s, and all that good stuff that you need when you're on the job sites, actually on these commercial projects. So, and like, again, you know, there's the ironworking that I've done, and there's also ironworkers that work in the refineries and work in the plants. So there's a bunch of different avenues, which I'm sure other trades are the same way, but this is just the trade that I'm in. So I take a lot of pride in it, and I hold a lot of love for this. I'm very grateful for my trade, because it's given me everything I have in life, and especially with this company. So puro bendiciones, puro para adelante. Y'all stay safe, you know, much blessings. Let's keep moving forward, everybody. My name is Jose RPMs, Recio para mis sueños. That's RPMs Racing and Performance. Recio para mis sueños, Racing and Performance. That's my little car crew. We got the Mustang burnout car. We got the Nalgona 7.3. And then we have, my homeboy has an Excursion. And then my nephew has the SSS clone. We have Heavy Steel and Hot Rods right here on YouTube. Y'all subscribe, like, share the videos, comment down below anything. If you have any questions about steel erection, about welding, let me know, and I'll help y'all out. I got plenty of buddies that own plenty of companies. So if y'all looking for a job, feel free to hit me up. I'm here in South Texas, 956 Corazon del Valle, the heart of the valley, down to Texas. Y'all go ahead and hit me up, and if you need something, you know, as material handling, you need some welding, fabrication, some steel erection work, or anything it might be, I got friends that do everything. If you want to come and work for me, if you want to come and work for them, hit me up in the comment section. Hit us up at southstructuralsteel@gmail.com. Hit me up on Instagram at jose.rpms.956. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.